So it's Thursday night here in Buffalo. We're lucky enough to shadow Chris Weidman, who in around 12 hours has to weigh in for his fight against Gegard Mousasi at UFC 210. His team is kind enough to allow us to film him. That's his mother. It's a real family affair here. His mother is here, his dad is here, his wife is here, his brother-in-law is here. I'd venture to guess not many UFC fighters bring this many family members to their final weight cut. So, as he just said, 191.4, he has to make 186. He says this is a very good one for him. We've got a little less than 12 hours to go. Let's see how it goes. Is this the best you've ever been?
I don't want to speak too soon because sometimes it's like all of a sudden the last pound doesn't come off, and then I'm not even going to look at you.
Okay.
Right now, feeling good.
Do you have, as his wife, do you have any concerns about this? Health? No?
I mean, I can't really care for me. It's part of what
You just try to block it out.
Yeah. As long as he's healthy, that bad one.
She's seen me go. She's seen me go.
Damian Maya, right?
As long as he never gets to that level again.
33 pounds, right?
It was probably more because I weighed myself before I had dinner, and we called Joe Silva trying to get a catch weight. I thought he was going to do a catch weight because it was 10 days out. But he was like, no, we'll find somebody else if you don't want to take the opportunity. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it. Feels hot.
Yeah, once you get your body in.
And why are you in there?
Just, being supportive for my teammate, for my, of course, family now. I know how bad weight cutting can be. Sometimes when you got somebody in there doing it with you, suffering with you, sometimes it makes it a little bit easier.
Has he done this for you?
Oh yeah. He did it for the Rory McDonald fight. He was there. Of course, we did it together for the MSG fight.
Do you usually cut weight with this many people?
Yeah, you know what? It's been kind of it's been happening, yeah. I think most people, a lot of my family and friends been kind of supporting me through this process. Usually Longo and Matt come too. I told Longo, I said, like, there's so many people I knew already coming. I'm like, don't worry about it.
And as far as like your approach, because now you have to weigh in earlier, is that good or?
I think, it's good. That's good because then you don't have to, hold it over tonight and tomorrow all day long. And
but you have to go to bed hungry, right?
You go to bed a little bit more hungry, but it's over quicker, and you have way more time to rehydrate and to get food in you. Way less time to suffer. So usually, like in the mornings when you had a 4 o'clock weigh-in, and you get that weight cut down, the waiting time just takes forever. So I'm hoping actually to get down a little bit under today, where I could have like a nice chamomile tea, put me a little resty, and be able to get some sleep tonight, and then wake up and just step on the scale, and then head back to the room and just rehydrate.
For those wondering, this is how the friends and teammates pass the time while the star is actually cutting weight and working. We've got John Vellante, we've got a high school friend, and we've got Wonderboy Thompson's brother on the left. And that's Chris's wife mediating. Here we go, this is the race. Oh, Vellante coming out strong. Here comes Thompson. Oh, and I think we got an injury there. Wow. First place. All they do is win. The Thompson family.
So we got the camera crew here. We got Aaron Hawani, this crew right here, doing the weight cut, seeing what the weight cut is like, doing a little interview with Chris Weidman on how horrible the weight cut is.
He just did it.
Oh, wow, that was impressive.
Still got it.
The talent runs in that family.
Boy, nothing but athletes, man. This is my son-in-law here.
So a crowded gym, a crowded workout room has gone a lot more crowded because Ray Longo and super heavyweight Matt Serra is here. Of course, longtime friends and coaches and trainers of Chris Weidman, they're now here to support. So there is quite a few individuals in this gym right now. As you can see, Chris is just sweating away on the ground over there. And I'm sure he appreciates the fact that his mentors are here now to watch him cut those last few pounds. And now Now we've got another member of the team here, Mark Henry in the house. Another one of Chris's coaches here. It's an all-star cast here in Buffalo. So it's exactly an hour from the point that we got here. It's 10:33 p.m. Eastern Time. We got here at 9:33 p.m. Eastern Time, and now he's checking weight essentially for the second time.
I'm 188.2, so I lost pretty much 3 pounds. Little 228 pounds. When I fought Damian Maia, I blacked out literally every single time I stood up. They had to pick me up. I'm blacking out. They literally basically carried me everywhere it went. I was too tough for my own good. I literally just like there was no way I was not making the weight. Longo was tearing up. Everyone was like, "You're done." I'm like, "No, put me back in the sauna." I got to the commission, they have to ask you some questions, like your name and your birth date and stuff like that. I remember like Longo trying to get me together and listen, they're gonna ask you some questions, you have to know these things. And I remember trying to mentally prepare myself to know my name on my birthday. It was like a struggle. That was really bad. I never did that again.
The towel was sticking to you, right?
We had, just like we were doing here, we went to check my weight with the towel. And the towel was like 3 feet away, and literally the bottom of the towel was static electricity from like 3 feet away coming into me. Like, it wouldn't come off my body. It was insane.
I have to say, I was expecting a lot worse. This is amazing. I think this is a testament to the new addition to your team.
Now
here.
everybody's gonna be an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do it.
I was looking forward to people dragging you, fainting.
You picked the wrong weight cut, wrong place, wrong time, wrong guy.
10 years ago tomorrow, do you know what happened? 10 years ago tomorrow, April 7th, 2007.
Is that with the Ring of Combat?
Matt Serra shocked the world.
Oh, wow.
10 years ago tomorrow. We're talking about you. We're talking about...
We're talking April 2007.
Don't bother him with these guys.
He was watching. He was watching in his parents' living room. Hadn't met you yet, and he saw the victory, and he said, a guy from Long Island could do this. A schlub from Long Island, I could do it too.
I don't think that's his exact word.
How are you going to celebrate?
Huh?
The anniversary.
It's not about me.
All right.
Can I be here for my...
Saturday?
I'm a giver.
10 years ago tomorrow, Friday.
It's good luck.
It's good luck.
If it was on the anniversary of the rematch, I'd be worried for you, but it's not. It's on the anniversary of when I kicked ass.
Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful thing. Here you go.
Yeah, man.
Let's see it.
Fucking skinny.
You know what? Maybe I should towel up. You think I should towel up?
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
so it's 11:04 now. How much do you weigh?
165.8. So I'm 0.2 under, but I'm going to go back in.
Why are you going to go back in?
Because I want to eat and drink more tonight. So I still feel I have energy. So
Has this ever happened before? Where you're under and then you'll keep going so that you can eat more?
not like this, no.
You feel good about this?
I'm going welterweight, guys.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
This is big.
Yeah, keep going. Not going to stop. The cameras are on. The energy's not falling. I'm going to pretend like it's not.
It's rare for someone coming off 2 losses to be fighting someone on this kind of a winning streak. Usually they match up winning streak versus winning streak.
Most fighters, and the way the UFC deals with fighters, and the way fighters deal with the mentality, I think most time they take losses so hard and they listen to the criticism. If you consider, like, if you draw parallels between this and other sports like basketball, like a LeBron James or a Stephen Curry, they have a couple bad games and people are talking shit about them, that they're not the best anymore and that maybe they're going to have an off year and all this crap, but the next week they're able to prove those people wrong. With fighting, there's so much time in between that they let these people's opinions matter more than they really should. The Stephen Curry and LeBron James really let that stuff affect them because they know they're going to be able to prove them wrong in a couple days. With fighting, we have to wait so long to do it that you have more time for it to, I think, absorb inside of you and let it become real. I'm far from that dude. So I'm not, a loss is a loss, but those setbacks don't make me who I am. It doesn't make realize my potential. I know how good I am. I know I'm the best in the world. I know my coach is really the best in the world. And I'm going to be the best in the world again. So what everybody else thinks of me, that if I was going to let that affect me, I'm not going to be the champion again. I'm not. If I wanted to fight some Joe Schmo guy who everybody thinks I'm going to beat, I think I would know what these guys are doing. I'm fighting some bum. How's that going to do anything for me? I want to beat the best guys in the world. A loss doesn't change my trajectory in my confidence or my mentality. A loss is part of life. You bounce back up. You learn from it. You become stronger. You don't become weaker. People who have the wrong mentality when they deal with loss. What? How many did
I'm gonna say.
Oh, you went right down too, yeah? You're in. He wasn't gonna miss that moment. Everyone would have been pissed. 185.4 exactly.
So officially, what is it?
So I'm 0.6 under. Thank you, Jesus.
So it took less than 2 hours from when you started. You started at around 9:40. Chris, thank you for this.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow. Thank
Seeing
you.
you. Good night.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys, if you want, I'll take a picture. He's upstairs?